Hello, Pisces, and welcome to your September 2022 singles love reading. Pisces, this is a general reading. It won't, I just put this out. It won't resonate with all of you, so please take what resonates with you, leave the rest. Feel free to check your other sign placements, your moon and rising signs, to see if there's any more information or guidance or clarity in those messages for you. Pisces, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Rudy. I appreciate you all being here. If you're returning, my name is still Rudy. If you're returning, welcome back. I appreciate all of you all. All right, guys, let us see what we have going on for you. Whoa, ashes. We have ashes going on. I do want you to know that I put these love readings out the first of every month for committed and singles. So check out if you know anybody that is needing guidance. Please feel free to show them my channel. I also put out mid-month readings around the 15th, and they are a general reading. I do. I take a general reading to see what's going on in your life, and then I also take a look into your health, your career, your finance, and your love. So I put those out around the 15th. If you're interested in that, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you will be notified when I upload anything. I appreciate it. And we will see what we have going on for Pisces single. Now, again, you could be newly single. You could be single for a long, long time. You could be just single and not looking and just kind of seeing what's in the cards for you, so to speak, right? So let's see what's in the cards for Pisces for singles September 2022. Intuition. Protection. Playful. Love it. Love it, love it. Playful, we have fire, ooh, storm, and journey for protection. All right, I always start with the middle. It's where you're at right now. So where you're at right now is trusting your intuition. I have this reading two different ways. I have this like kind of like you've weathered the storm. You learn to trust you've learned to trust your intuition by weathering the storm. And then I also have this like trust your gut instinct to avoid some type of conflict or some type of storm or some type of unexpected setback, I guess. But I also see a storm as a cleansing or a clearing. So it's again trusting your intuition that even though you've been through a lot, it's been worth it because of the clearing. It's you've gained knowledge, you've gained wisdom, you've gained introspection, A lot of high priestess energy here, trusting your intuition. You've weathered the storm. You've come out the other end. You've been through heck and high water, so to speak. That kind of energy. Coming from a playfulness, if you get played with fire, you're going to get burned. And I can't help it, but that's just how I read it. There's a playfulness energy here. I have a naivety. I'm not quite sure how you say that. A naive energy. I'm not saying that that's a bad thing or a good thing. It's just not knowing better, not knowing any better. And maybe you've played with fire. Maybe you got burned. Maybe somebody took advantage of you is what I feel with this. I also feel with this that, we learn our lesson. You touch a hot pot, you don't do that again. Right. So lessons learned. There's a lot of lessons learned here. Moving into what the energy you're moving into, and you're moving into this protection, protection on your journey, protection where you're going, right? What a beautiful energy. I see that as a sword. I see that as, again, it's lowered, so she's not having to think too much about it, but it's there if she needs it. She's not having to prepare too much for it, but it's there if she needs it. And whatever journey you go on, you're protected, not only by yourself and your wisdom and the knowledge, but by your ancestors and those that have come before you, and you know, those that want you to succeed and want you to do well, is what I feel. Very interesting. All right, let's see what we have for you for Pisces. I don't know if you can even see your Pisces card here. Take a look at this, because I always like to look at this. You know, you're a water sign, obviously, Pisces. Your mantra is I believe, and you know, I call you my believers, my fantasy people, right? The unicorns and the fairies, and of course we need believers. Why not? We the imagination people. You're mutable water. You change a lot. You can change your emotions a lot. Faith, mysticism, absorption, dedication, compassion, unconditional service. And then your gem is aquamarine, and the planetary ruler is Neptune and Jupiter. Right? I always like to look at those cards. All right, Pisces. King of Pentacles. Seven of Cups, and everybody's flying out here. All right, we'll take this one since it was over. And Six of Pentacles. All right, so we have the Pentacle signs. We have Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Very stable energy. A lot of stability here with the King of Pentacles. It could be somebody coming in, potential love interest, potential suitor. It's a king, it can be a female. It's just the energies. Kings take action. They're not idle. They don't just wait around and go, golly, I wonder if they like me, or, you know, they will find out. But they're not a fast mover. This could be somebody that's a really good friend of yours. It could be somebody that you've known for a long time. It could be somebody that you work with because of the Pentacles. It could be somebody that has like a financial advisor, or they could work in money. Maybe they're a banker or something like that. It could be the energy where you know, you're friends, you like each other, and maybe you always feel like, oh, there might be something here, there might be something more, but they never pursue it. They're just slow. Pentacles are slow. They grow. They're the seeds you plant, and then they grow. So they're not in a hurry. They just think all is well in the world, and if it's meant to be, it's going to be. So if there is somebody that you care for, and there is somebody that you are wanting to maybe start to see in a dating way, you might have to make the first move. You might have to make the first move. Now, I could tie this in with, you know, if you played and you got burned with fire, it could be this King of Pentacles, but I'm not feeling it. I just think this is just showing this is the lesson learned. And we have the Seven of Cups. So I see this as careful what you wish for. I also see it as, if you are one that is going on like a dating site and a dating app and doing all the dating things, you could have a lot of choices. You could have a lot to choose from. You could have a lot of emotions going on around maybe getting back out to date. Careful what you choose. Not what is seen with the eye is always reality. So be careful about that. Take your time. That's why I like the King of Pentacles. They're not in a hurry. They're not in a hurry. You know, you're not going to go on one date with a King of Pentacles and they're going to propose to you. They're not in a hurry. You're looking for balance. You're looking for stability. You're looking for some type of fair exchange, give and take. You don't want to do all the work in the relationship. You don't want your partner to do all the work. And I'm not talking vacuuming and dusting. I'm talking about the relationship that it takes to make a relationship work. The work it takes to make a relationship work. That work. The work involved in keeping things going, in being fair, in compromising, in talking, in keeping pathways open. The work it takes to keep the relationship going. That is what I see. You know, wanting that fair exchange, wanting that I always say relationships, some relationships are, you know, all of them should be 50-50. Sometimes they're 60-40, sometimes they're 70-30, sometimes they're 80-20, sometimes they're 90-10. If you have the flu and you have 3 or 4 kids and you can't take care of them, and you have a partner and they're taking care of them, that's 90-10. If you can't do anything, you're sick, they get sick, you take care of everything. You reciprocate. That's what this card is. That's what you're looking for. You want that fairness. You want that that balance that comes with a relationship that's being fair and just, right? All right. Well, this one's coming out regardless. Just shows you're ready to move on. You're ready to go. You're ready to see what's out there. I feel, again, if you're doing a dating app, you've already put your profile out there and you're waiting for bites or whatever you want to call it. Whatever they call it, I don't even know anymore. Hits, bites, people, responses, right? Again, the three of wands is waiting for your ship to come in, putting out the work, waiting to see the results. I see this a lot with people that send out resumes, waiting to see what comes in. It's under the King of Pentacles. Maybe you put it out there. Maybe you say, hey, I like you. Do you want to go have coffee sometime? Maybe you're waiting for them to respond. Maybe they haven't responded yet. That's a possibility. You have the Victory card with the 7 of Cups. So I just feel that whatever choice you make or whatever decision you make, it's going to be the right one for you. It's definitely going to be the right one for you for this time in your life. 6 is a card of success, this number, and a harmony and peace. So, you know, that is what you're after, that happy balance, that, you know, you might be one of those that come out of the gate and hit it, the nail on the head, so to speak, and just have somebody, right? I like this because you have the Queen of Cups here. So this could be you, definitely, because it's the Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. It is showing that you're in control of your emotions. It's almost like, too, that you're in control of the situation. You know, the king is usually always in control because the king is in control. But what do they say? Behind every good man, there's a good woman. And again, this is gender neutral. It could be male, male, female, female. It just is what it is. But if there's a hierarchy, then there's somebody behind it. There's always that. Sometimes it's the brains behind the person in charge. I'm not saying that this person's in charge by no means, but as far as Knight, King, Queen, you know, Knight, Queen, King, I guess I should say, is how it goes. So this just shows that, again, you're in charge of you, you're in charge of your emotions, you're in charge of your feelings, you're in charge of what you're doing. You're not being led by your heart. You're making sure that you're making right decisions that aren't just feel-good decisions, or they aren't good, just emotional, you know, oh, they make me laugh, or they just, and I'm doing it, I'm jumping in, you know, that kind of energy. That's not what you're really being rational with all this. You're really thinking things through. You're really feeling all of it. You're not just taking things for granted, or you're not being overly emotional with anything. We have the Wheel of Fortune, bottom of the deck. This is your subconscious energy. This talks about taking a gamble, take a risk. You'll never know till you do. Spin the wheel, see where it lands. Go out, do something, take that risk. Wheel of Fortune, beautiful card. And, you know, underneath it is the Star card, which talks about your hopes, dreams, and wishes. Underneath that is the Fool card, talking about following your gut. Right? Beautiful. All right, let's see. We need clarifiers. Move these over here. Get clarifier cards for you. Clarifier for the 3 of Wands and the King of Pentacles. Look at that. You're the King of Wands. So there could be other people in the mixture. There could be other contenders. This King of Wands is fun energy. That's all I have to say. They're vibrant. They are fun to be around. They are high energy. They are, you know, they're the type of people that walk into a place and people notice them. They're fun. They laugh. They have a great time. They like to have a good time. They're very passionate. They're very, you know, they go after what they desire. They go after what they want to create. They can be artists. They can be, you know, anything that has growth and creativity to it. And they follow their dreams and desires and do what they want to do. But there's a lot of passion with the King of Wands. So, again, this could be the person that was in the past that might come back if there's, you know how it is. If you end a relationship and you start seeing somebody else, person from the past can come back in. I almost feel like a ram energy with these two coming together, you know, like butting heads, or, well, I can do this, can you do this? Kind of that kind of energy. But I just feel if this is the past person coming back, you are not having any of it. If this is a new energy coming in, and it's a fun energy, again, all I have to say with this is, you know, if you're still looking, if you're not ready to settle with anything and you're just out having fun and dating, putting yourself out there, most definitely. As long as everyone's on the same page. A lot of times, Wands energy, they're not, you know, they like to keep things exciting so they can move from place to place or issue to issue or person to person and not think anything of it. So as long as everyone's on the same page with everything, and nobody gets hurt, that's what we're all about. 6 of Wands and 7 of Cups, and then we have the Storm and the Intuition. I thought it was Intuition. We have the 10 of Pentacles. This talks about growth. It talks about wanting stability. Wanting to create this legacy. You don't want to basically have a one-night stand, or, you know, not saying that you don't want one, but your long-term goal is to create this stable energy, to have this growth, to have a lineage, to have something to pass down from generation to generation to generation to generation. The success in who you pick here will match that kind of energy, or what you decide on. I hate to say who you pick. Queen of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, beautiful. Again, with the Queen of Cups, with you being the Queen of Cups, and this is the 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups is a very satisfying card. You're satisfied where you're at right now. I feel too, Pisces, if you meet somebody, great. If it works out, great. If it doesn't, great. You're fine. You're good. You're you know, having fun in maybe not creating people, meeting people. You're having, you know, a good time. You're not. You are looking for stability and long term, but you're not in a hurry. You're not in a rush. You're not in. It's like, I'm good where I'm at. If somebody's with me, King of Pentacles, even better. Even better. Or King of Wands. Again, that could be the past coming back. A lot of times that energy, they come in and out, you know. But if you all are on the same page with it, then that's fine. Again, I just don't want anybody getting hurt. And the 9 of Cups too can be when you're with this person, when you decide who you're with, or it could be when you're with a certain person, you'll be very content. You'll want for nothing. You'll feel very content. That's a possibility too with the 9 of Cups, with the Queen and the 6. Because we have the journey with protection, right? It's like you've been through it. You know it. You know what to do to protect yourself. You know what to do to check out the red flags, right? And I think when you're with a person you really like, you're going to feel that you don't have to have your guard up as much, and you're going to feel very comfortable and content in that scenario. All right, let's pull some oracle cards for you. We have confusion and Self-love. Beautiful. So again, this comes with the Seven of Cups energy. Choices. A lot of choices can add to confusion. A lot of choices can add to mix-ups. It can just make your head spin. So try to keep it simple. What is it? KISS, keep it simple, silly, or it's the other word I don't like to use. But there could be some confusion. There can be some, again, making your head spin. So keep it as simple as you can, and don't forget about yourself. Don't forget about self-love. You know, if you want flowers, buy flowers. If you want a coffee, go get a coffee, right? Taking care of yourself, indulging in yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. And take your bubble baths. Take your time. If you have time from work, and go on vacation by yourself if you want to. Just enjoy life. Don't put life on hold if you're looking for a significant other. Don't stop everything just to see if this person's coming. Continue to live life. If they're meant to be in it, they will fit in it. All right. One more card for Pisces. One more card for Pisces. Trust. Beautiful. Trust the universe. Trust yourself. Trust your guides. I love that. Trust that everything will be okay. Trust that everything's going to work out exactly as it's supposed to. I've never heard of an egg moon. Isn't that funny? There's help there if you need it. There's guidance around if you need it. Trust yourself. Develop self-trust. And, you know, when you do self-love, that will come too. You'll have time. You'll have time by yourself. Trust yourself, develop self-trust, and joy will follow. You can rely on your own capabilities. Begin to plan carefully for the future. Beautiful. And there is a full moon in Pisces on the 10th, and there is a new moon on the 25th. So since we have a full moon energy, it's funny how they made the moon look like an egg. That's cute. But they're watching. They're keeping an eye on her. They're making sure everything goes along and develops as it should. All right, Pisces. What an interesting reading. You will have to let me know how this resonates. I would love to hear from you, Pisces. Good luck to you. Stay safe. Be blessed. Again, give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Evidently, that helps promote the video to others that need to hear it or see it or listen to it. If you know any other Pisces or anybody that this sounds like, they could have Pisces placement in the chart. And you could be going, oh, yep, I know who this is. And just feel free to send them the link. I don't mind at all. All right, guys, take care. Stay safe. Be blessed. Until October, bye for now.